name is Katie, and today we'll be doing an unboxing and a review of the Aquaman life-size bust from Infinity Studio. Bit of a story behind Infinity Studio. It's from China. It's made quite the name for itself since its emergence in 2019 and is one of the biggest brands in the high-end collectible market. One special fact is that the Infinity Studio life-size busts are actually full torsos with 2 complete hands, unlike your conventional full-size busts. So this is an Aquaman life-size 1:1 scale bust from Infinity Studios. It's played by Jason Momoa, and the first cinematic appearance of this is in 2016's Batman vs Superman movie, but this particular bust is from 2017's Justice League. This particular bust is a limited edition size. There's only 298 in the world. Its companion bust, Mera, is the same limited edition size, meaning there's also only 298 of her as well. Total price comes to almost AUD $6,000, including freight and tax, and it comes in 3 boxes, which totals about 100 kilos all up. So let's review this from head to base. Starting with the head, It's made of platinum medical grade silicone, which is resistant to UV and extreme temperatures, and there's virtually no shrinkage there, which leads to a longer lifespan. We've got some very fine, very real looking hair, facial hair, eyebrows. We've got some very fine, very real feeling facial hair and hair on the head, which is made from 100,000 high temperature fibers, which have been hand punched one by one. And you can it really gives it that real sort of look. We've got the eyes made from glass, specifically in accordance with the movie design. So it's looking very real there. We've got a nose, which, you know, shows some blemishes. It looks very real as well. We've got some blemishes on the face. I can see a few moles here. We've got the scar coming down the eyebrow, and just a couple of other scars here and there along the face. The mouth also looking quite real, as do the ears here. And we've also got the tattoo, which hopefully you can see, just here as well, which is quite in accordance with the character. So this armor is from the 2017 Justice League movie. Jason Momoa wore this armor until he became King of Atlantis in the 2018 Aquaman movie. The designers of this life-size statue actually took many trips to New York to study the actual design of the armor from the movie. So we can assume it's quite a good fit. And the material itself of the armor is polystone. From what we can see, it's a very detailed paint job and no sign of any paint defects. It's got a very detailed finish, and it looks very, very close to the movie. So the hands, made from the same material as the face, that's platinum medical grade silicone. We've got very lifelike looking hands. The nails look very realistic. You've even got the detail of the half moons on each of his fingers. We've got some very lifelike hair on each of his fingers, and the creases of his fingers are actually quite realistic as well. You can see where his fingers would sort of bend. So this transitions quite nicely from body to base. The base starts with Aquaman's belt and then lower down goes into structures from the underwater Atlantis kingdom. This here sort of reminds me of octopus tentacles or waves, or, you know, it's got sort of an aqua or a water theme to it there. It's very sturdy base made from polystone. So Aquaman's trident was received from his mother Atlanta from Volko in Justice League to fight Steppenwolf. This is also made of polystone. We've got a nice sort of almost metallic silver finish here. You can see some marks from battles, and the tips of the trident are also a different paint finish to the rest of it. So overall, there are a lot of pros to this life-size statue. I think the main one for me is just the likeness in the face to Jason Momoa. It feels like he's in the room with me right now, which is great because I love Jason Momoa. The level of detail that's gone into this life-size statue is incredible, from the wrinkles on the forehead to the moles and other sort of scars on the face to the finish on the armor. It's all an incredible amount of detail, which just really contributes to that likeness of character. So they're probably the main pros. In terms of cons, the first one's probably there's no glass certificate holder. We do have a certificate of authenticity, but there's nowhere to display it. You would have to go and purchase that separately, which would be worth your while for such a majestic piece. It was also incredibly heavy. It took 2 of us to assemble. So you either have to be incredibly strong or prepare to invite a friend over if you're going to assemble that, because it might take 2 people. And the arms in particular were very hard to assemble. The pin that went in, it took a lot of probing and many attempts, and in the end we had to get the hammer out to nail one of the arms in. So that's probably the main cons, but overall an incredible life-size statue of Aquaman. So that's it. That is our unboxing and review of the Aquaman life-size statue. We'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback in the comments section. Just shoot us a message if you have any questions or any feedback for us. As a side note, prior to the Aquaman life-size bust, there were Wonder Woman, Batman and Superman life-size busts released, and there will be some in the future as well. We'll have Mira, Harley Quinn and the Joker. There's a bit of speculation about which one is next in line for release, and we're not sure, but we would love to hear your thoughts on what you think would be released next. But for now, this Aquaman life-size bust is a great addition to anybody's collection. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, follow the channel. There's plenty more content coming, and we really encourage you to follow along if you enjoyed this video. Thanks, guys.